Welcome back to Wake Up Northwest. In this week's Madeline Motivates, it is December 1st, which means the holiday season is officially in full swing. Now this year, people are in desperate need of joy. So if you find yourself with some more time on your hands over the holidays, one thing that I think can make you happy and also help you get into the holiday spirit is reading a good book. And that's why we have Sarah Johnson, librarian with Mid-Columbia Libraries, on the phone with us right now to share her feel-good book recommendations for the holidays. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
All right, well, okay, so this is pretty tough, but if you had to narrow it down from all the books you know to the best 3 books to read this holiday season, what would be number 1 on your list?
Well, I went by books that are pretty recent, so people might not have read them yet, but my first one I came up with was Jingle All the Way by Debbie Maycomer. She's well known if you enjoy Christmas books. She writes one every year.
Aww.
It's basically, if you ever want to read a Hallmark Christmas movie, read a Debbie Maycomer. Some of her books have actually been made into Hallmark movies.
Oh, wow. I remember you telling me about that about this time last year. So what's the plot of this new one, this Jingle All the Way?
You know, it's a woman gets sent on a vacation from her high-powered job that they require her to take, and she ends up meeting somebody who she would normally consider inappropriate for her, and of course they fall in love.
Naturally, that sounds like a Hallmark movie right now.
It's exactly like a Hallmark movie.
Oh, that's what we need right now. I was just watching a couple of those over the weekend, and in book form, even better. So what other ones would you recommend for the holiday season, Sarah?
Well, the next one I've got is Anxious People by Frederick Backman, and I know I've talked about his books before. He wrote my favorite, A Man Called Uva, and this year he put out Anxious People. And so basically it starts with a botched bank robbery, ends with a hostage situation in an apartment, but somehow he still manages to make it uplifting and gives you a sense of community, which you wouldn't expect from
so this is
a hostage situation.
This is a fiction, though, but would you say it's relevant at all? I mean, the title sounds so relevant to, I mean, we're very anxious people right now, so is there any connection there? Not really, but it gives you always, with his characters, you always feel like you can relate. They're very quirky. Oh,
but
that. Love
you
that.
always feel his characters. So
quick,
this is another great one from him.
Sarah, we're running out of time here, so let's talk about Beach Read, number 3 by Emily Henry. What can you tell us? I actually read this one over the summer, and I agree. It's a great one to take your mind off of things.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a great time for a beach read. And this one takes place with 2 writers who went to a beach town. Both are experiencing writer's block, write very different kinds of books. And so to help with their writer's block, they decide to change genres. She's a romance writer. He writes dark literary fiction. And they take each other on adventures to kind of help them write their different kind of genre. And it's just kind of fun.
It was fun. I recommend that one as well. I want to recap for everyone your top 3. So we have Jingle All the Way by Debbie Maycomer, Anxious People by Frederick Backman, and Beach Read by Emily Henry. Some great books to read for the holidays. I know that you could pick them up curbside at Mid-Columbia Libraries or on the Libby app. You can borrow them for free. And also real quick, just want to tell you guys to save the date for Mid-Columbia Libraries' next reading challenge. That's coming up on January 1st, 2021. And we can't wait for the year to be over, so that's some great way to kick it off. Thank you so much, Sarah, for your time this morning. We appreciate you always.
Thank you.